Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be, I got requested to go over some highlighters, and as you guys know, I'm a foundation junkie, I'm a concealer junkie, and I have recently turned into a highlighter junkie. With the spring and summer coming, highlighting your cheekbones is going to be a necessity. So anyways, I'm gonna go over, I have a lot of highlighters and I tried to narrow down like, 10 of my favorites. Couldn't do it. I think I have like 15 that I'm just gonna swatch and go over with you guys. If you're interested in picking them up, then go ahead and do that. Some of them are limited edition. I apologize for that, but they are gorgeous. So let's get started. Okay, first I am going to show you, I hauled this in my most recent haul, and since getting this recently, these have turned into, I can tell they're already going to be my favorites. I've worn them a couple times. They are gorgeous. They are the Becca highlighters. I have them in, Opal and Moonstone. This is the packaging. Nothing spectacular. This first one is Moonstone, which looks like this. It is stunning. These highlighters, these powders I highly recommend them. They're called Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed. They are so smooth, so buttery, and they are just beautiful. The perfect highlight on your cheekbones. I've worn Moonstone a couple of times and I am obsessed with it. Next one is in the shade Opal, and it looks like this. This one is supposedly a dupe for Whisper of Guilt by MAC. Opal is a dupe for Whisper of Guilt by MAC. It's this one right here. It's a really nice gold highlight. It blends out perfectly. Again, these highlighters are so smooth, so buttery. They blend effortlessly. This is Moonstone and this is Opal. They are gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this in the spring and summertime. Mary Loumanizer by the Balm, and she looks like this. Again, look at her, that on my finger, so freaking beautiful. She again is so smooth, blends out so easily, a very nice highlight to the cheeks. As you can see, they're all different in a way. So this one is the Balm, and she is one of my faves. Moving on, we have Albatross by Nars. So in the pan, this is scary because it looks like straight white. Like, really? Like, who's going to put this on their face? But when you swatch her, she has this gold iridescence. Do you see that? Ah. So she initially looks white in the pan, but this is the swatch, this top one, and she is gold and beautiful. This is gonna be my best friend in the summertime. Wearing this will be amazing for all skin types, all skin colors, from fair to my skin tone, or even darker than me. So Albatross is an oldie but a goodie. Is a new one that I got from Whitening Lightning. It is the BB Plus Illumination Facial Cream. I use this as a highlight, and she is gorgeous. This has a very light shimmer sheen iridescence to it. Can you see it? I love this. Very smooth, very creamy texture. I've worn it a few times. It feels amazing on my face, and it just gives a very light, luminescent glow on your cheeks. These on my hand are more of a heavier highlight. This is very natural. This is a very natural iridescence on the skin. If you wanted to, you can blend this in with your foundation, considering that it's cream. Or again, you can just use this as a highlight on top of your cheekbones. This is one of my favorites as well. And I will include a coupon code down below for 20% off your purchase at Whitening Lightning. And that does include this highlighter, so give that a shot. Next, it's a blush, but for my skin tone, I use it as a highlight. It is the Sweetheart Blush by Too Faced. This is in the shade Peach Beach. I will swatch it for you. This is more of a pinky highlight, but it still, for me, is a highlight. If you can see it, it still has a nice sheen, a nice iridescence. There is like the three different shades in this. So if you pick up more from this top corner, it's more of that peachy highlight for my skin tone. If you can see, it is beautiful, not too much shimmer, but again, provides a lovely highlight. So this is Too Faced Peach Beach, and again, that is right there. Okay, moving on. Next is a Dior highlight. It is in the shade Amber Diamond. I picked this up at Sephora. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if they still sell these or if it's been discontinued. Somebody wrote on my Instagram that it had been discontinued, so I'm not 100% positive. But here she is in all her glory. She is gorgeous. And let me swatch. That is her on my finger. And there we go. So a lot of my highlighters are similar, but they're different in ways. They all provide different effects for me. This one has a little bit of pink as well as gold iridescence. It comes like this, so it has a white, a peachy, a more pink, and then an orangier. So you can mix them all together, or if you wanted to, you can concentrate more on the light colors, more on the dark for a different effect. If I wanted to come over here, this is more of a goldy, peachy color that you add to it, and if you wanted some more yellow or white, you can go on this corner over here and add that. So I really love the functionality of this, the fact that you can pick up different shades and get the effect that you want. I'm obsessed with this. I have not been reaching for it lately because I think it may have been discontinued, and I don't want to use her up, so I'm going to hold on to you for as long as I can. Packaging on this is just amazing. This is the YSL Flower Crush palette. It's the Rosy Blush. It's considered a blush. For my skin tone, it is a highlight for me. It's a pinky highlight, which looks wonderful on women of color. Let me swatch it for you. It's very pinky, but it has some shimmer, and it's light that it provides, so light enough to where for my skin tone it provides a highlight. So it looks like this. That is it. So this is a more of a pink highlight, which is really good for the springtime. It is very pretty. This is it. It has a little bit of glitter in it, not too much. It's more of a powdery texture, so it doesn't have that glowing iridescence. But on days that I'm not really going for a big, like a blush look, I would wear this because it has a pink tone to it. So this is the YSL Rosy Blush. Looks like this. Very pretty. So let's go over my MAC highlights, and I apologize, the majority of these are limited edition, but I love them. They are gorgeous, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so the first one is MAC, it's Shape the Future. It looks like this. It is a extra dimension skin finish, and I will swatch it for y'all ladies. It is a kind of like a burnt orange highlight. So it looks like this. So for highlights, for me, I don't go for your typical just straight gold. I like some highlights with color. If it provides a good sheen or iridescence for my cheekbones, I love it. This has some color, so this is a burnt, but it has some shimmer, some iridescence. Again, if you pair it with the right blush and you blend it out, it highlights your cheekbones beautifully and it looks amazing. So Shape the Future. Again, I pick up more color from over here, but if I just wanted to concentrate on this side of it, it is a more iridescent highlight, a really light pinky highlight, which is right there. So both of these come from just this one, so I like these because they're very dual purpose in that you get two different highlights. You can either do one or you can swirl them together and come out with your desired look. So this one is Shape the Future. One from the same collection from MAC is Double Definition. Double Definition. This guy is gorgeous. Again, you get the same effect where you can get two or you can swirl them all together. I will swirl them all together to swatch for you guys. This is a Goldie highlight and she looks like this right there on my wrist. Again, she has some nice iridescence, a nice bronzy look to it. Again, I could just draw from here to pick up a little extra bronze, or I can just go down here. So this one is Double Definition. This is MAC Lightscape. I love the veining in this. She is just beauty. You see the veining in that? It's just gorgeous. Anyways, let me swatch her for you. And this is a very nice white iridescent highlight. So that is Lightscape right there. Some shimmer. It has kind of a pinky undertone. Again, this would be also good for all skin tones. So, I mean, I'm showing you guys a wide array of highlights. There's so many for you to choose from, and I seriously switch between all of them. So I have three more. This one is Adored, which I think is my favorite out of all of my MAC highlights. And you can see that on my finger. The texture is so smooth, and there she is. This gives me the perfect highlight on my cheeks. It just gives me that very natural glow within look, and I tend to reach for this one the most. I really wish I would have picked up a backup of that one because it's amazing. Next is Lust by MAC. Again, this one is limited edition also. I apologize. This one is a pinkier highlight. It's the pinkiest of all of my highlights, but it still has the shimmer. And for my skin tone, you can wear it as a blush or a highlight. I don't like to wear things that are too shimmery on our cheeks as a blush. So it is more of a highlight for me. But she is very pretty. Right there. So if you are my skin tone or darker or really light, this might not work for you. This might show up too pinky for you, but when I blend it out, it just is amazing. Okay, and last but not least, this is Rio. And this is a very, very light orange highlight. Is right here. Again, with these, you could swirl it around, mix however you please. It's right here, and get the effect that you desire personally. So, look at my arm, I'm swatched. Those are all of my top highlights that I reach for the most. I know it's a lot, but I love highlights. Complete the look. I think they are amazing for spring, summer, for all seasons, fall, when the weather is gloomy, and just to have that nice glow on the cheekbones, it's amazing. So if you have any questions or want me to go in depth about one particular highlight in particular, let me know in the comments below. But until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.